How you doing, friends? Phil Ruiz here, coming to you again from my home office here in Cedar Lake, Indiana. I'm sorry, but I tried to set my timer because I went a little over last time on my video. But I've been upgraded in my YouTube account to be able to do a little bit longer video. But I promise it won't be that long. I'm just doing a quick video post for you here because I want to talk about something that really reflects a little bit of who I am, and well, reflects, but explains a little bit of who I am. And the reason why I chose to go do an online business. I do have a regular job, and the name of the actual title of my video and my post is why I bought a Chevy, because Ford Motor sucks, and it sucks balls actually. And the reason why I say this is because I've been an employee with them for the past 17, going on 18 years now. And it's been a great company up until the past few years when they started changing things, and it's really been affecting how families are being able to interact with each other, and that's what really sucks about it, because it affects us, and it's going to affect us now for the rest of my career there, which hopefully will be a shorter one. Now that I got a great vehicle, not only my Chevy, but the vehicle as far as my business that I'm doing now online, which, as you see behind me, which is my Empower Network blog site, and over here is my own personal one, and I interact them together. I mentioned that in previous posts, and I work that way, and that's how my business works, and that's what it's involved. But and it's more entailed to that, which is a great business, man. It really is. But lately Ford Motor Company has been changing the way that they've been operating their business, and it's, like I said, it's really been affecting a lot of people that are working there, because it changes the way that they're able to work with their families. And I mentioned that again, and I don't mean to repeat it, but that's what it does, And the reason why I'm making this video post is because it's days like this, like today. Today's Thursday, and tomorrow is Friday. So I have to go to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and that's what I work every single day from now on. I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday when my family is at school or my wife is at work. So I have no time to be with them to be able to enjoy the weekend. As a matter of fact, I had to use, whenever there was events coming up, like birthdays or just special events that happened, I've had to use vacation time, which are now in increments of 10 hours. So as you know, in the company, you don't get that many hours to be able to use, and that's one thing that's great about the online business, is once we make it full-time, there is no having to answer to how many hours I'm going to take to do something. And that is my goal, man. That is what's going to happen, and it's a shame that the company has gone this way. It's been a great company to work for. It really has. But it's changed the way that we look on it now, the way I look at it, the way I look at the company and how they're treating their people. I still go into my job every day, and I do my job to the best of my ability, as I have from the very beginning. I do my business to the best of my ability, and I learn every day. So I'm learning to be able to take over the income that I'm making at my regular job with my business, and that will happen. And when that does, it'll be a glorious day for my family as well as myself. But I had to make this post because I wanted to share with you why I started this business, why I started to look online to start a business, to be able to get my family to the financial security that my company that I'm working for is not offering me anymore. And they never have, really, man. It was just a stepping stone for us to be able to get by every year until we decided what we really knew was going to happen. As far as how we were going to continue to move on forward. And we realized that working for someone else is not going to do that. Right now it is funding what we're doing, and we're grateful for that. And who knows, after this video is done, maybe some of an exec in the company or somebody will see this, and then maybe I'll get fired, which, if that happens, that happens. But my goal is to just be able to share with you of who I am. Again, I've done many videos, and as time goes on, I'll be doing many more, but I couldn't be loyal to the company anymore, because they're not loyal to their employees. There's that old saying, if you're gonna work for Ford, you drive a Ford, or you work for Chevy, you drive a Chevy, so on and so forth. That's bullcrap. That's a bunch of bullshit. You know, I work for Ford and I drive a Chevy, and I always drive a Chevy, and my next car will be a Chevy. And that's just how, you know, it is. I think they're, you know, they're a little bit better of a car anyway. And that is my own personal opinion. You know, other people may think differently, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But you know, it has affected the way that we look at how people really care for people. You know, in this online business industry, man, people care for people. You should. You know, and if you're with the right team and with the right leaders, you know, like the Empower Network has some great, fantastic leaders. Their whole goal is to help the people like myself, like you. If you decide, which you should decide to join me right now, get in. But that is what it's supposed to be like. And when you work for somebody else, I know you got to agree with me if you have a regular job, and you got to punch in, you got to punch out, or you got to be there at a certain time. You got to be there on days when you know your other family members are out doing something different, you know, like, which is in the case that's happened to us now. And you know, it really sucks balls, man, because there's nothing you can do about it. They chose to make the change. They own the company. They make the change. So we're at liberty to follow through with what they have. We have to. We have no choice, unless, of course, our business is taking us to that level where we don't have to worry about the income that the companies or the business or our jobs are giving us. That is, of course, the goal now. So I just wanted to share a little bit about why I believe Ford sucks balls, because it does, for one, and why I bought myself a Chevy, and because of that. You know, I learned this from getting into our training that we have within the Empower Network, the business I am at. There's a product that we have that's called the 15K formula, and within that product are I think 8 different training videos that show you how to market differently, how to be able to present you to other people, and how to share your story. You know, I am by no means a master at what I'm doing here, you know, but we learn it every single day, as long as we're taking the steps to learning. You know, the steps to be able to share with you who we are, the steps to be able to help you to understand why we're doing this business, you know, and why you should get in, especially if you have a business and it's struggling right now. Man, I was struggling for a long time, you know, until I got into the Empower Network, and things are really happening now, man. And you know, especially the learning phase of what we have, of what you can offer to other people. You know, the communication, the you know, the just being able to I don't know, you know, just the care for people, you know, and that's what's huge, man. That's what I like. I like that a lot. You know, I like being able to talk with people, interact with people, you know, learn together, you know, that type of stuff. And it's really cool. You know, it's a really good feeling to be able to do that. So this is what my video post is about. You know, I wanted to share, you know, why I bought a Chevy. You know, like it says, and this is just a regular old video, man. It's nothing more talking about, you know, personal development or whatnot, but in our business, that does teach you how to teaches you personal development, you know, and there's so many people that are making some good money in this business, man. It's especially in the Empower Network. It's a phenomenal business, man. It's revolutionizing everything that is going on out there, you know. And if you were to meet any of the leaders like I have, and touch and speak with them and shake their hands and hug them, man, you'll see that they're genuine people, just like us, except they're making a higher level of income right now, and they're teaching us to do the same thing. You know, so I encourage you and I urge you that if you are in the same position as me, you're working for a company that really sucks balls, you know, then check out what I'm doing, man. Get in, join me, man. Dude, just click on the button, click on the banner that's off to the side or up above, and get in, man. Just get all in and just start working towards getting yourself free from the stranglehold that they have on you, the company that you're working for, and that they can dictate to you what you're going to do, what hours you're going to work, what days you're going to work, and how you're not going to be able to see your family anymore. You know, that's what's happening to me working for this Ford Motor Company, which sucks balls, and that's the reason why I bought a Chevy. Again, well, this is Phil Ruiz. I just wanted to share this a little bit with you, you know, about why I started my online business with the Empower Network, and why it's going to take over where I'm working at with a company that is really sucking balls. That's a wrap.